Hello folks, Ryu no Kage here. So, as the description says, in lieu of Mario Day, well, it's Mario Month at this point, we are going to be playing some of the, Mario games that, I've held pretty near and dear to me. Last week we played Super Mario World and beat it. And now, I am going to get as far as I can through Super Mario Sunshine. Now, this may take 2 streams. I'm not sure about that. But one thing's for sure. One thing is for sure. We will get as far as we can. Now, this is by no means a speed run, but yes, we are going to 100% this. I'm going to get all 120 shine spreads. That means that I'm going to have to go through every level and look for every single blue coin. God help me. But it's not as bad as other collectathons would be.
Paradise of Isle Delfino. We're so pleased to welcome you to our beautiful home. Come enjoy a natural wonderland to which we've added the world's finest resort facilities, a spectacular amusement park, and succulent seafood. All this and more await you on Isle Delfino. Come relax and let us refresh your body and spirit.
So, did the ad just stop there, or did they have perfect timing just to pause it, or that does seem kind of coincidental there. Also, I believe this is the first canonical appearance of Toadsworth. We never really had. That was a character that was just literally added these games. So, yep, here we go. And yes, this is the All-Stars version, so the drawing distance and graphics are going to be a lot better. But there may be some frame rate tanks because this game wasn't really made to be run on the Switch.
What happened? What's this icky paint-like goop? It's moving!
No, boys! Don't touch that stuff!
Excuse me, but...
I am most concerned with the well-being of the princess in this dreadful heat. Master Mario, if you would, cross over to that shore and find some assistance.
And obviously this is going to be in a 4:3 ratio, but as I mentioned, the drawing distance and the graphics are going to have a massive overhaul because this is the All-Stars version. Now I was one of the lucky ones that managed to get a copy of All-Stars.
Power-up complete. Thank you for purchasing this item from GAD Science Incorporated. Preparing to register customer information. Scanning and classifying subject data. Subject identified as Mario, resident of the Mushroom Kingdom. Data storage complete. I am Flood, a flash liquidizer ultra-dowsing device. I hope to be of assistance.
And I'm just going to talk over the tutorial here. So, Flood here is an invention from GAD Science Incorporated. For those that saw my little playthrough of Luigi's Mansion, we met the namesake of GAD Science Incorporated, Professor Elvin Gadd.
You can then press the button to hover in the air for a
So yes, he is involved in the plot of more than one Mario game. Mario Party Advance doesn't count. I don't count that. But I see what they were going with him. And thank goodness this is a Capora. Okay, so because I'm playing on the GameCube controller, that's the optimal way to do it, by the way. In my opinion. There was no goop there, come on. Guess I'm a little used to the controls being inverted. Oh yeah, get used to seeing this guy if you... Get used to seeing this guy. All you gotta do is wait for him to open his mouth and then spray water. Very easy, boss. You can even call it that. So it'll ask me to save every single time we pick up a Shine Sprite, and then later you see those icons with those blue coins. It will ask me that every time as well, but I won't do it every single time. It wastes too much time.
Is now in session.
As you are no doubt aware, someone has been senselessly defacing fair Isle Delfino using some paint-like substance. The accused is charged with polluting our beautiful home, and yes, endangering our very way of life. Indeed, how can one not be aware of what is going on? Though it is daytime in Delfino Plaza, our poor residents tremble beneath a veil of darkness. Expert Shine scholars have determined that this darkness has arisen because all of our guardians, the Shine Sprites, have vanished from their gathering spot at the Shine Gate. The reason? It's quite obvious. This horrible graffiti is to blame. Behold this sketch of the perpetrator based on eyewitness descriptions. The truth is obvious. The guilty party sits among us. It is none other than Mario.
Among Us.
Overruled. I judge the defendant.
Objection? Objection!
I hereby order the defendant to clean this entire island. Until Isle Delfino is completely free of his vile handiwork, Mario shall not be allowed to leave. Court adjourned.
This appears to be quite a predicament, Mario. Data analysis verifies that the island's inhabitants are indeed troubled by pollution, but the pollution itself is not the main problem. Mario, you witnessed this object at the airstrip, correct? It is a Shine Sprite. Shine Sprites are the source of power on Isle Delfino. They used to gather in great numbers at the Shine Gate, but the graffiti incident has polluted the island and most of the Shine Sprites have fled. There is no longer any power to support the peaceful lifestyle of the islanders. It is most pitiable. The only way to ensure the return of the Shine Sprites is to keep the island from becoming any dirtier. The perpetrator is likely at work even as we speak. And you, Mario, are being treated as a criminal. Tomorrow we must do our best to resolve this situation.
No, I'd rather not sit through that again.
Can't miss the mess now. Your first job's to get rid of all that ugliness. And remember, we'll be watching you, pal. We'll know if you start slacking off.
The best part is, that's actually an empty threat. They never do anything. Ah yes, good old Isle Delfino. There's some dialogue here that you don't really... that you don't get to see otherwise.
Mario.
Oh, the durian.
Bruda. Bruda.
Oops, guess that toad, is drowning now. You know, it's never really explained where Isle Delfino is. I theorize that's, like, somewhere outside of the Mushroom Kingdom, but it's, like, part of it. I don't know. It's never really explained. Well, I'll talk to him. Too bad the toads don't really do anything. Of course. When do they ever do anything of value? Like I said, get used to seeing this guy. So I guess the graffiti causes everything to just disappear. And then when it's cleaned up and dealt with, it reappears. See, the toads are useless. All you saw toads were just stood there and let this guy take Princess Peach there. Really? There we go. Ow, 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 ow! Not fair! Completely unfair! You shouldn't be allowed to use tools like that!
Mario.
1 second, folks. I think my one controller is not exactly doing it for me. Okay, and 1 sec. Need to take care of something real quick. Another controller connected that wasn't supposed to be. Yep, it was my controller. Because, I was completely jobbing out a triple jumping there, and it wasn't exactly working correctly. So, let's go ahead and get a few of the blue coins that I know of. So that's, one less thing to worry about. Or... there's some I can't get till much later anyway, so I think I'll just hold off. Just go ahead and take care of this. But yeah, see, the coins seem to have more of a shimmer to them. Pretend that didn't happen. I'm so used to this being inverted. Whenever you go into first person mode, in the original it was inverted, so I don't know how to change that. Seriously? How much damage can that thing take? Finally! That took longer than it should have. Use the same enemy 3 times in a row. Sure, that's a great idea. That won't make it anywhere near boring. So, there's actually a bit of an Easter egg here. You can just completely ignore this first mission altogether, and then go straight for the second one. And, you know what, I'm just going to show this to you, just because it's hilarious what happens, because we'll just come back and do the first mission here. This makes it significantly easier to traverse, because then there's not as much goop in the way. Yes, you can literally just ignore the entire first mission and make your way up here. And, well, I'll show you the best part about it. So this guy's standing up here. What are you doing here? You get a little ahead of yourself, don't you think? Isn't there something else you should do before coming here? Yes, that NPC Pianta calls you out for being ahead. I always found that funny. And as I mentioned, yeah, it's set up to where you could literally just skip the first mission and head straight for the second one. And you know what? We're going to do it. We're going to do things completely out of order, because not a lot of people know that you can do this. And their combined weight is what causes it to collapse. And this is PD Piranha. This is the game this character debuted in, and he's been a bit of a mainstay ever since. So yes, what you're supposed to do is wait for him to open his mouth, fill him up with water, and then ground pound his belly. He actually can't hurt you in any way either. That's what's interesting. Well, he can because the goop hurts you eventually, but he can't directly hurt you. He has like a headbutt if you get close to him, but it does no damage. All it does is just knock you back. See, watch. See? You take no damage. Ah. Is there a way that I can change that? I guess I'm just used to the camera's controls being inverted. And because it's a Nintendo game, rule of 3. That's pretty brutal. Sizzle away in the sun like that. So, yeah, in the very beginning here, you only have these 2 levels. And yeah, see, we cleared episode 2 by defeating PD Piranha. So we can skip it and go straight to episode 3. But we still need to do episode 1. So should I call this the Shadow Mario Menace? Because it's episode 1. Okay, bad Star Wars joke, I know. Ah! Going the way you're not supposed to. I always love doing that. So technically speaking, this is the 4th time I'm fighting this boss. And if you do nothing, he never directly hurts you, like Petey. But, yeah, if you do nothing, he'll just retreat back into his little sludge mound there. Also notice that Shadow Mario just kind of disappeared. Now, there are a few Shine Sprites I am not looking forward to. Real soon, you're going to see them. And the boathouse seemed to have disappeared. What's funny is you can also attack the toads. And Peach. I always found that funny. Ah yes, now it's time for the bane of everyone's existence. When it comes to this game. The secret levels. Yeah, you actually can't get close to these enemies because what happens is they burrow underground and become invincible. And they just shoot those seed pods at you. So yes, you gotta hit them with water to stun them. And then just jump on them. Like you do any other Mario enemy. Do this guy a favor. Lame. Usually that yields a 1-up mushroom, but it didn't this time. Yeah, a little trick here. If you hit that center bell, it always yields an extra 1-up. Now, like I said, there are some shine sprites I am not looking forward to getting. Or attempting, for that matter. There's a very infamous one. And yes, because of that, we are going to attempt them. Let's see if I can remember how to do this. Okay, wait a second. Nope. There is a way to do it, but since my jump button doesn't seem to be working properly, I'm going to do this the hard way. The somewhat hard way. What? Oh, come on. And yeah, I know that this game is not very... I pressed jump, and it didn't register. Oh, don't you love when that happens? Anyway, I know this game is not very well liked in the community, which is interesting because, yeah, I know there's no long jump, and there's no... And there are a few bugs and glitches, but it's like that's any game ever these days. Let's be real here. But this game actually was my childhood. Alright, now we made it up here. That is what happens. So you have to go through these levels without FLUDD. Now, this level, they go easy on you, because it's actually not that difficult. Famous last words. What? Okay, that was weird. He just let go randomly. And then momentum. Wow. I am doing so well here. What? Okay, that was my fault. I'm gonna get a game over at this rate. Oh, that's embarrassing. This isn't even the harder one. There's a much harder one than this. Okay, playing it safe. I know it's boring, But considering what's been happening... Oops. Well, that was my fault. Got a little too hasty there. Also, in these secret levels, there's at least 2 1-ups in every one of these. What? Man! I am not doing well at this. Man! Well, this is going swimmingly. Alright, no more fanciness. I'm going to play as safe as possible. Make sure I don't get a game over. What? Man! Let's Play Curse comes to life. When I'm doing so awful in the first secret level of the game. And this was not even that hard. Ah, forward momentum got me there. Okay. Okay, that didn't need to be that difficult. Come on now. That was just embarrassing. Okay, so I better go stay at the boathouse because another event is supposed to trigger soon. So... Again, do you think we've seen this guy enough? I like how early game piranha plants are like your main enemy, but then they just kind of disappear after a while. As if it wasn't obvious what this thing was. I think technically speaking the thing's called a mud monster or a polluted piranha, but still, well, the polluted piranha gives it away what it is. But they reuse this enemy way too often. Way too often. So I'm going to show you a little trick here. It is possible to get a shine sprite that you wouldn't be able to normally get this early in the game. Unfortunately, I messed up the jump, but you can see what I'm up to here. Oh, come on. Alright. See if I can get this right this time. Booyah! Who needs the rocket nozzle? Now, it is possible to clean... There are 2 bell towers in Isle Delfino here. Well, Delfino Plaza. But while you can clean the other one using the same method, it's actually not possible to collect the shine sprites, so it doesn't register as you cleaning it. The only reason why I went out of my way to get that one is because I'm triggering a different event. Okay, so you see that pipe? Not the one on the little hillsides over there, but the one over in the distance on that island. Yeah, that is one I am not looking forward to. Not only is it a pain to get to, it is also one of the hardest challenges in the game. And part of the reason why I really need a stockpile on lives. And that's all the time that we're going to have for this part. So, yes, there will be a blooper reel afterwards of all of my accidental deaths because I apparently just suck. Or it's a Let's Play curse. Take your pick. But anyway, until next time, Ria Nakage 33 signing off.